Hello guys, today I would like to talk about Jozef Chen's pass against Langaker. Of course, in competition, techniques don't look like you do them in drilling. So I won't do a breakdown of what happened in the fight, but I want to talk about the rules and the mechanics behind the passing, okay? I remember that I studied this passing some years ago from the Gordon Ryan DVD, the first passing DVD, and it talks about, it's called like a floating pass. And there's like a rule behind it. Usually what you do, you beat the knee shield and then you get the upper body inside position, which in Jozef Chen was the two underhooks on Langaker. But sometimes you can do the reverse. Sometimes you can grab the upper body first and then you start beating the legs. So what happened, the technique is gonna be like this. The first part is that we try to get inside position on our partner. And inside position is where the position of my limbs is closer to his center line than the position of his limbs is. So we're gonna be in half guard, and as we drop, if the knee shield is in the middle, we can always walk a little bit on the side and bring our elbow inside, so his knee cannot come back anymore. And then as we start dropping, we close the real estate and we get double underhook, and we find ourselves in this position. Now, sometimes what can happen from Jozef Chen versus Langaker is that our partner or our opponent can bring this foot inside to try to unbalance us. So the key here was the position of the head. What happened is that, and it was right to do so, Jozef Chen brought his head on the other side. You see, for my opponent to sweep me with a butterfly hook, or to even unbalance me, needs my head at least in the middle, or a little bit to the side. So Langaker had like an overhook. You couldn't see in the video what he was doing with his hand, but for sure he has to break the posture of his hand. I hold this hand, and then maybe he can unbalance me to take me away, or even like sweep me. So what happened was that he brought his head on the floor on the same side of the hook, and therefore making his shoulders flat on the floor. So if now he tries to unbalance me or sweep me, it's gonna be very hard. And now from here, he started beating the legs. Now Langaker did try to get an half guard and bait for a three-quarter mount, but Jozef Chen was like negating it. So if he tries to get half guard, it was like closing his leg close to his foot there. And then from floating pass, usually looks like this. You can go for a shin to shin pass, so you get your shin in front of the shin of your partner, twist the foot and bring the foot down, or you can go on top of the legs, like Jozef Chen did. Now that depends on what partner does. If the knee is very, very close to his chest, where I cannot bring my thigh forward, then you can go easily for shin to shin, start twisting his foot, and then drag it down. But when the knee is not really connected to his chest, it's a bit lower, then it becomes easier to hit it up and then go for mount. So, what we're looking for in this kind of passing is to slowly trying to beat inside positions on the upper body and then in the lower body. So, of course, if you beat the knee shield, and you can get to a chest-to-chest connection, then you beat in the inside position on the lower body, almost, because he's an off guard, and on the upper body. But sometimes the leg, especially the foot, can come back inside, and then our opponent has inside position on the lower body. And therefore, we have to play with the position of the head, so that it's hard for our opponent to balance us, but also, if you bring your head on the floor and you start tripoding, that makes your upper body heavier and your lower body lighter, so you can start moving your legs freely, okay? So again, from off guard, where at the moment the knee shield cannot come in, we get the double underhook, and as he was trying to get his foot inside and unbalance him, we brought the head on the floor and flatten the upper body of the opponent. And now from here again, if the knee is very, very high and we cannot step over, now we can go press shin to shin, twist the foot, and beat it. If he's dead, he's not very disciplined. His knee position is chest, and the knee position is low. Then slowly, we can step forward. If his knee is open, let's say, but it's not high, as long as you can bring your knee to your elbow, you can start hitting the knee of your opponent and up in a mount. So we're here, you get a double under, you bring the head on the floor and make sure that the upper body of our opponent is flat. As he gets foot inside, then we can react by hitting it. If we can't, we go shin to shin and bring it down. If the knee is not super high, you can just go and hit it up, and now you find yourself in mount. Thank you for watching this video, guys. This was my interpretation of that passing that in my opinion was very beautiful. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, more videos to come.